Great, really good. It's good to be here.
Did you arrive today in France?
Yeah, today. Yep.
I said that you play with Sofa, with Cavalera, you play a lot of time here. Is this a festival that you like to play? You like the mood, the people in it?
Yeah, this is one of our favorite festivals in New York. It's here. This is definitely one of the best ones.
So you released an album, Fat Trauma with Cavalera Conspiracy. This album is really straightforward and direct. Is this intentional? So the music that you want to play really in your face? And,
yeah. I think we were really looking to make just a raging, thrash, punk hardcore type record, just real direct, right to the point, catchy songs, sing-alongs, and we did it. I think it's a record that was written for the mosh pit, so we're real proud of it.
And how is the composition process with the Cavalera? Is this the Cavalera band, or are you a little bit freedom to be your guitar player on the music, or you just play what they said? And
we all collaborate together, and Max writes the bulk of the stuff, and then I'll come in and do my thing. Johnny, Igor, we all just collaborate together.
And how is it to work with two brothers? They are a family, and you are just friends. So is this a difference between them and the other guy, or just?
For me, it's a dream come true because I grew up listening to Max and Igor in Sepultura. So for me to be in the band with those guys, it's unbelievable. It's a dream come true.
So you play with Max since 2004, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
So how did you meet? How did you become friends and play with Max in Sofa in Cavalera?
Yeah, well, I met Max on Facebook, and he friend requested me, and that's a joke. I met Max. I met Max through Roadrunner Records, my old band. We were signed to Roadrunner at the time, and when I quit that band, then Roadrunner asked me if I'd be interested in joining Soulfly, and then I met Max, and that was it. It happened really quick.
So before playing with Cavalera and Soulfly, you played in Nino.
Yep.
Did you follow the band? Are you still friends with them, or you just?
Nah, I haven't even heard anything.
Okay. So.
What is your favorite Sepultura song?
Probably Primitive Future. The whole Beneath Remains record is really that's my favorite record. So many songs. I mean, I'm a huge fan of all those Sepultura stuff, but probably Primitive Future, Beneath the Remains, or Mass Hypnosis, and then stuff off of Rise. There's a song called Criminals in Uniform, which never came out on the first version of Rise. That came out as a B-side, and I love that song too. I mean, those two records, Beneath the Remains and Arise, I mean, every song on both those records are and KSAD. I mean, those guys wrote such great stuff. I mean, I could go on all day talking about what a fan I was of old Sepultura.
Will you play a Sepultura song on the set tonight?
Yeah, definitely will. Yeah.
It's really cool. So beside you work with the Cavalera brother, you release 3 solo album, I think. Is that do you need it to make this album to get more freedom, more challenge as a musician? Because they are really different that you work with the brothers. So it's I think that you have to do to be yourself.
I just really besides old school thrash metal and death metal, I mean, my favorite type of music that I listen to really is just instrumental guitar music, and I really like flamenco guitar, jazz guitar. I like all types of just instrumental guitar music of virtuoso shred type stuff. Joe Satriani, Yngwie Malmsteen, Paul Gilbert, stuff like that, So I always wanted to do that, and back in 2003, I started recording my first solo record, and then I got a record deal with Shrapnel Records, and put 2 records out through Shrapnel, and then and now I put out my last record myself, Legionnaire, and I'm going to do another one hopefully later in this year, and it'll come out in 2012, my next solo record. So it's just the music I love to play, and along with playing Soulfly and Cavalera Conspiracy, I have 2 between these three projects, it's like, you know, I'm very content. I really enjoy all three.
So we are in France, so we have to talk about Joe Duplantier from Gojira, who was in the first album of Cabrera.
Yep.
So he's not in the band anymore. Is that decided in the beginning of the band, or he just came to do one album and he just go?
Yeah, I think, you know, when Joe first came in, it was to collaborate on that first record, and you know, Joe is an amazing musician, so talented. Gojira is one of my favorite, you know, new bands that are out there. And they're just amazing. I mean, they're and when I say new, I mean like they're cutting edge metal. And what they do is just so original and just new sounding, you know, every record. So you know, Joe was just really busy with Gojira, obviously, so he couldn't really you know, come out and tour with us. So we got Johnny Chow now playing bass with us, who played on the last record, you know, and did a great job. But yeah, working with Joe was amazing. I mean, you know, I can't say enough good things about him. You know, he's just such a super cool dude and such a talented musician all around. So it was great to work with him.
Do you still in touch when you contacted him sometimes?
I usually, you know, I run into him at these festivals, you know, but I haven't seen him yet this summer. But I'm sure I will. We'll hang out and talk. You know.
They're really busy recording stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is there, for you as a musician, is there a real difference to work in a studio and to play your music on stage?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of your like both?
I like both a lot. I love working in the studio because you can perfect everything and get everything perfect, and everything sounds perfect. But then it's really important to me to try to recreate the record live perfectly, note for note, and that's the hard part, because, you know, with all the headbanging and getting into the music, you know, I sometimes I get too into it, and I'm having too much fun on stage, and then it's like I may miss a note, and then I don't sleep that night. Then I'm really pissed off at myself, you know, because I really like to try to play as perfect as I can. But I like both, you know. I mean, I love playing live, and I love being in the studio. I mean, you gotta, to me, both are just as equally as important, because, you know, you can't play live unless you wrote a record and perfected it in the studio, and then you hope to perfect it live, you know. So.
Do you play live your solo track, your solo album? Do you defend it live?
Yeah, I've done like 5 or 6 U.S. tours now with my solo band, where, you know, we go out hardcore style, man. We jump in a van, I do all the driving. We're just a 3-piece, and we just go out, hit the road, and just play, you know, instrumental guitar music. And I'm hoping to come here to Europe. I'm looking for a booking agent, so if anyone out there wants to book me, you know, I really want to come to Europe and tour with my solo band. So I'm hoping soon I will. You know, we'll see what happens, because it's a fun show to see live. You know?
Yeah, I think so. I really want to see that.
Cool.
And so, what are your tonight when you play with Cabrera Conspiracy? What is your gear on stage? You are endorsement, guitars, or something like that?
Yeah, I'm endorsed with BC Rich guitars. I have my own custom signature 7-string guitar that I love, and I'm playing that. And then I also have a nice Chuck Schuldiner 6-string BC Rich Stealth, which I love that guitar. I'm a big Chuck fan. And I actually just bought from a friend of mine. He had an old BC Rich Warlock, like one of the old ones from the 80s, like Max used to play back in the day. And I actually bought that from a friend of mine because I just love that guitar, and you know, it's an old vintage one. So I'm really into my BC Rich guitars right now. And I play PV amplifiers. I have a PV 6505 amp that I use that I like a lot.
And so, how do you see how is the future with the Cabrera Conspiracy? Do you do a big tour to defend the album? Or?
Yeah, we're basically out here all summer touring in support of the new record, and then I think we're gonna do some Soulfly shows later, end of July, August. I think then we're gonna go back to another U.S. tour with Cabrera Conspiracy, and then I hear come the new year we're gonna do another tour around Europe with Cabrera Conspiracy. So we'll be on tour for a while.
And there is any news from Soulfly? You're working on new stuff? Or?
Yeah, I think we're going to start a new record later, like towards the end of the year. We're going to start another Soulfly record, so I'm really excited to start that record.
That's really cool. So, last question, because I know you in the beginning, you always play with a backpack.
Yeah.
So you didn't do it anymore?
Yeah.
Why?
I grew out of it, you know. Used to do it. I think I stopped wearing it in 04, I think it was, 2004. So I just want to play guitar now, man. I'm not into wearing much of that. Anything other than what I'm wearing.
Yeah, because when I discovered you with Indino, and I said, oh, this guy play with a backpack, it's really cool.
You live out your backpack on tour, so I figured, what the hell, man, you know? All my stuff's in it anyway, I just brought it on stage, you know? But I don't do it no more, man.
Because when I was a kid, I was in school, I was always my backpack, so it was fun to play with guitar player, okay, that's really cool. And what is, when you play with your backpack, what is it inside? There is a lot of stuff, or just nothing? Or?
Nothing, just my junk, you know, stuff, whatever I needed, you know, toothbrush, I don't know.
Your entire
deodorant, soap, that's about it.
So I think do so. You have something to any last words. You must say what you want, what you need.
Just a big thank you to all the French fans. It's always great to play Hellfest. We're excited to play tonight in a little while. So.